beloveds, it's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy. I'm sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, it's your girl Clementine. I records energy and people to build. And this is our week ahead Aurascope for the week of June 20th to June 27th, 2022. We're going to see what our spirit guides, our angels, and our ancestors want us to know right now. Okay, this is a very pivotal week in the year because this is a week that we do have the solstice. Okay, on the northern hemisphere, we have the summer solstice. Okay, and on the southern hemisphere, the winter solstice. So depending on where you are, June 21st, tomorrow, when the sun moves into Cancer, it will be the longest day of the year or the longest night, okay, depending where you are. So this is actually going to be a very pivotal threshold as the sun moves into Cancer, always on the solstice. Cancer ushering us into a new season. Cancer represents the crab, okay, as well as the maternal, the mother in the zodiac, okay? So when we have the sun shifting signs, some people feel it, some people don't, okay? It really depends on you. But happy birthday to all my Cancerians in the building. If you're a Cancer, you have Cancer placement, this is your season, this is your rebirth, okay? Now, Cancerian energy is super beautiful. It is a cardinal sign, okay? So with it being a cardinal sign, what that means is that it's an initiatory sign, okay? Cardinal signs are known to start some things. Every cardinal sign is the start of a new season. So Aries is a cardinal sign. It's the start of spring. Cancer is a cardinal sign. It's the start of summer. Okay, so with this energy here, we are going to be initiating something, okay? And the energy around the solstice and the summer solstice energy is really about growth, okay? The summer is when we have the most growth, okay, in our gardens and within ourselves as well. So we may be really called to really like come out of our cocoons, to sprout in new ways. We may be sprouting energies and signs of new life. And Cancerian energy, Cancer as a mother, means we are giving ourselves some sort of new light or new life or nurturing new life, okay? Cancer also rules over the home, okay? Where you feel comfortable. It's your dwelling, okay? Wherever you dwell. So for that, I will be hosting a collective candle Reiki happy home activation. And this includes a private YouTube live sound bath, group reading, Reiki energy healing. Okay. So if you're interested in that and spending the new moon in Cancer with your girl on Tuesday, June 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, secure a spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Okay. Yes. Okay. And this is different. I never did a happy home activation, but Spirit was insisting upon this, okay? So happy home is really about cleansing your home. We can send Reiki to spaces, okay? You can use Reiki to cleanse and protect your space, cleanse and protect your home. So that's what I'll be doing for this collective candle Reiki, okay? Blessing our spaces and your dwellings, wherever you feel most home. So some people spend more time, and I'm seeing some people spend more time at work than actually at home. Wherever it is, wherever you are, whatever homes you have, this will be clearing the energy, clearing the space from it, allowing yourself to receive more joy, peace, okay, balance, and harmony, especially within your relationships with who you share your spaces with, okay? So that's very powerful. There was something else I was going to know about that. But yes, essentially that happy home energy, that activation is going to be going down on Sunday, okay? And it does include a sound bath, a group reading, okay? And I always put the Reiki report, which are messages that come throughout the night, in the private live YouTube description box, okay? So yeah, know about that. Let's move on. Let's get into this reading and see what it is that we need to know. Okay, so again, Cancer, we're moving into Cancer, the sun on June 21st, and Cancer is the crab. And with that energy, the crab is always home, okay? Because the crab can go into its shell and be somewhere super comfortable. So this is about comforting ourselves as well as protecting ourselves. Oh yes, happy home also has to do with clearing out any energy. If you've had tension in your home, negativity in your home, arguments, fighting, just unhappiness, any accidents, okay, in your home or stress in your home, this is meant to clear out that as well. So as we move into Cancer, the home and protection are going to be pretty big themes. Cancer also rules over the chest, okay? So we could also be feeling activations in our chest as well. Okay, paying more attention. I've been noticing a lot of like sensitivity as well around the chest area. We also have Venus, which is going to be trining Pluto, which is going to be happening on the solstice as well on Tuesday, June 21st. Venus is the planet of values trining. Trine is a very positive aspect, okay, to Pluto. So we're going to be positively transforming our values and aligning them with our power. Okay, this is about standing in your power. This is about maybe as well investing your time, energy, or resources to something that's going to catapult you, okay, and transform you. Pluto is the planet of rebirth, okay? So that is going to be working with us, also helping and intensifying relationships. So relationships can be going through a cleansing. Maybe if you were going through a rough patch, you're finally going to be feeling some respite, some understanding, and agreement as well within our super close personal relationships. Okay. Something I do want to note is that we could really benefit from working with the sun. It's 12:22 right now in New York. Okay, so working with the sun, what does that mean? Maybe doing your sun salutations, going out, getting some vitamin D, trying to work outside, spending more time outside, working with your garden, getting some fresh flowers in your house, working with fresh herbs. These garden, our plants, they have the energy of the sun, eating things that have rich energy grown from with the sun. Okay, that's also going to be helping to revitalize us as well. The sun is a source of unconditional love on earth, so this energy is also going to be activating our emotions, okay, and how much we can grow, and we need to kind of nurture the soil so we can grow the way we're supposed to. What I'm almost seeing is like how a plant, when a plant is all one side of the plant is facing the sun and the other is not, the part that's facing the sun is going to grow a lot more than the one that isn't getting that sun. That's why it's like, okay, you would have to kind of rotate that plant. So notice parts of yourself maybe where you've had a lot of growth and other parts where you've had kind of like less growth, you haven't grown as much, and kind of allow yourself to balance. Okay, switch that energy, switch the side, give more sunlight to the parts of yourself you've been neglecting, maybe you've been protecting out of fear. Okay. And something that's also coming up with this energy of Cancer is, how we caretake ourselves. So often we're easy to caretake another person, want to make someone else feel comfortable at the expense of ourselves. Okay. And that is not going to be really beneficial for you during Cancer season. You're really going to have to nurture yourself, your inner child, all parts of you. Okay. As well, family is also going to be a very prominent theme for Cancer season. We may be healing father issues, mother issues, inner child wounds during that as well. And on Wednesday, June 22nd, we have Venus moving into Gemini. Okay, so Venus was super happy in Taurus, but now Venus is going into Gemini. Gemini, the sign of the communicator. Okay, so we also may be having really important conversations in our relationships, conversations that have been past due, overdue. Okay, you could also be working within your community or having better relationships with your siblings, or as well, Gemini is about learning, okay? Learning, working with your hands, and all of those things. You may be wanting to explore those topics and themes when Venus moves into Gemini. Okay, so with this energy, I also want to note here that Jupiter, okay, this Jupiterian energy is going to be highlighting, okay, this week as well. Okay, Jupiter energy is going to be expanding. And I feel like with this, it's going to be expanding this feeling of needing to nurture yourself, okay, expanding your need for comfort, okay, to foster your creativity, okay, as well, my loves. I'm looking at the astro chart right now. Yes, Jupiter is in Aries next to Mars, and also the moon is in Pisces right now. The moon's going to be moving into Aries. So when we have the sun in Cancer, Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? The moon is going to be in Aries next to Jupiter, okay? So this is also going to be expanding, okay, that moon energy, our emotional fulfillment, okay? It could be for some people emotional fulfillment or just feeling things very deeply, okay? Something that also came to me is that, like, our third eye is going to be awakening as well. Our third eye is going to tell us things that our two eyes can't see. It could be really beneficial for you as well to, you know, in Cancer season, tap in. Maybe you need a personal reading, a private reading, to reading yourself more often, or just praying and trusting in your intuition, okay? Yes, Che is looking forward to cleaning their space. So one way to prepare for that happy home activation is to cleanse your space, okay? To clear out your space, to get to that closet, to tidy up whatever you didn't do for your spring cleaning. Okay, so spirit guides calling upon the masters, teachers, loved ones of every single body watching this reading, spirit, every single body watching. What is it that we need to know for our highest and our best, spirit? What is the energy, the message, and intention? Thank you for allowing me to channel messages for the highest and best good of everyone involved. Okay. So I'm seeing like that balance of the masculine, the feminine, balancing out our energies, harmony, relationships, and also blue. Okay, we're going to be having a lot of important conversations. Okay, we may be needing to make some important phone calls. We got the Tower card. Okay, so we're starting off this week with some surprises, with some revelations, with some shocks. Anything that had a faulty foundation is going to fall apart. The Tower card is shaking us up. We could be getting some unexpected news that we had a feeling about, but we didn't anticipate. Then we have the Judgment card. Okay, so whatever news bomb is dropped on you, you're going to be having a realization about how this is part of the path, realizations about also maybe how you're too harsh on yourself or too harsh on other people. I pulled this card earlier on Instagram for our card of the day. And Judgment is also ruled by Pluto, which is trining Venus. Okay, so we're really going to be having a lot of transformational revelations around our relationships, around the people closest to us, around our finances, around how we utilize our resources, around the resources that maybe we have been wasting as well. And then I'm seeing the Five of Wands. So this could be arguments, confrontations, or if you're not having this on the outward, it's an inward, okay, fighting with yourself, too critical of yourself, judging your every move or somebody else's. And with the Five of Wands, this is prone to fights, prone to accidents, you know, even from play fighting or anything like that. Then we have the Two of Cups, make love, not war. We have the King of Cups as a challenge, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So we're having to really open up, okay? Open up our heart chakra. Maybe realize when it's important to save your energy, okay? People could be feeling an imbalance as well, like not feeling as protected, because you're feeling very emotional. With the King of Cups as a challenge, we could be feeling very challenged to keep emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. Oftentimes we can know what's the right thing to do, okay, mentally, but doesn't mean emotionally we're ready to act on that. Okay, so I'm seeing that we need to have a lot of emotional maturity with the waves, okay, with the cosmic waves we're going to be under with this King of Cups. Some people may need to, a challenge could be healing yourself. Maybe you need to vent to somebody. Maybe you need a healer, okay? Maybe you are the healer always giving, and now you need to take that some space for yourself, okay? Two of Cups, I feel like this is about those relationships, okay? Transforming relationships with a rocky foundation, being challenged at this point, needing to have compassion, understanding for people, really opening up the heart chakra. I feel like people are going to be getting in disagreements with their family or people you've known for a long time. It's going to be the people closest to you that are going to trigger you the most, okay? It's going to be the people closest to you that's going to trigger you the most. And then we also have Three of Cups, okay? We have 10 of Pentacles, the Moon card reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Chariot. So the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck, and the Chariot represents Cancerian energy. So this is really on par with this week, how we are having the sun move into Cancer. So we are in the Chariot, and the Chariot is about really allowing yourself to prioritize balance, to go with the flow. This is about forward motion, initiating something that's going to be very successful, okay? Yeah, wash them sheets after a breakup. That is so funny. Shout out to 111 people live right now. Please like this video. I truly appreciate it, okay? But yeah, the Chariot card, we have Sphinxes here. Sphinxes represent the mysteries of life. So things may not make sense in the moment. It's because Spirit's building you up for something bigger. That Tower card means that. This is like really what I'm seeing with the Tower card is like you're getting rid of toxins in your space, in your places, in your relationships, at the workplace. This is about getting rid of toxins, things that are actually chipping away at your energy, okay? 10 of Pentacles, some people are also maybe as well very frustrated with divine time, or you're very frustrated with how long something is taking to grow. Maybe you also can you may have some divine intervention come from your ancestors. Your ancestors want you to slow down. Your ancestors aren't particularly happy with your path, and they're going to make it known by activating maybe some sort of trigger in your relationships with your family, something you can no longer ignore. Then Three of Cups as a challenge. So we go from the 2 to the 3. We have a lot of cups, by the way. We have 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Very rare we'd have all those cups, and cups are a sign of water energy. Again, Cancer is a water sign. Scorpio is a water sign. Pisces is a water sign, okay? And the Moon card, right? We talked about how Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? And the moon is going to be next to Jupiter, okay? And Jupiter is about switching it up, changing your luck, expanding on something. So the ultimate growth. Emotionally, we have to grow. Okay, spiritually, we have to grow. Also, with the Three of Cups as a challenge, we could also, some people may be distracted by, maybe wanting to party too much, okay, or go out too much, celebrate too much. Three of Cups as a challenge could also be third-party situations, getting your head wrapped up, your values wrapped up in somebody else, okay? And it's not even really your story. It's not even really your timeline, but you're attaching to it, okay? That's another thing. The dolphins are speaking to me in this King of Cups, and dolphins are a sign of magic, of intuition, of telepathy, okay? We could be getting a lot of telepathic messages too from our close ones. So what I'm seeing is like body language, okay? It's not in what somebody says, but maybe what they don't say, the way they make you feel. Okay. I feel like readings are going to be really accurate in Cancer season, like the readings you give yourself. You're going to be proving to yourself how intuitive you are, how connected you are. Okay. Especially here with the Moon card in the reverse. Okay. Some people may be called to pay attention to your own mental health exchanges. Okay. Are relationships draining you? Are they depleting you? Are they fueling you? And something about relationships is they're not all mutually exchanging. We have some relationships where we bear the grunt or the brunt, whatever, I don't know, of a situation, like for instance, parent-child, okay? And that can chip away at your own mental issues if you haven't been paying attention to yourself because of somebody else, which is something that comes with the time. Like, we all are in a phase of our lives. Some people are the child, some people are the free adult with, limited responsibilities. Some people are a mother or a caretaker, a father. Some people are in the time where they're retired, okay, or they're trying to reinvent themselves. And so wherever you are, it's not to like be like, don't abandon your responsibilities or abandon certain situations because it's not good for your mental health. Like, we have to deal with our real life situations. We cannot escape the bills we have to pay. We cannot escape the relationships, the lives that we have created with other people, but we have to give ourselves some sort of balance, okay, with your own mental health. So again, if you haven't been watering a certain side of you, Cancer season saying switch the pot, okay, switch that plant up, let that part that has been stifled, that hasn't got enough sunlight, give that part some sun. Let yourself grow in places that maybe you have been neglecting, okay? And even if that means you have to wake up earlier or you have to go to sleep later, give yourself that mental health break. Give yourself that time to recharge, to rejuvenate. Especially we're in Cancer season, people might just have this time in a shower, in a bath, okay? Something that has to do with water. Maybe it's when you have your rising tea or your nighttime tea, something that has to do with liquids, okay, as well, could be really beneficial for you, okay? To give yourself balance in that way. With the moon card in reverse too, we could be getting some secrets, okay, coming out. The moon card oftentimes is hiding something, so be on the lookout for that. Secrets, okay, secret animosity, secret enemies, okay. 5 of Cups reverse, 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups. What I'm seeing is somebody comparing themselves to somebody else, and that's what's getting them down. Okay, if it's not that, it's like just feeling like you're not where maybe your peers are, okay? Or feeling like, even if it's not about your peers, you're not where you particularly want to be within yourself, within your own timeline. It has nothing to do with somebody else, but it's just like feeling like stuck, almost this energy of feeling stuck, of feeling stagnant. And it's actually maybe one of the internal fights that's going on, okay, within you. But this energy, I feel like, is going to be passing by the end of Cancer season, okay? I feel like Cancer season is going to start off like very emotional with some shocks, with some blows, with some intensity, because the moon's going to be in Aries, which is a fiery sign, okay? But Aries, again, is a cardinal sign. So this is a great season to initiate something that's been kind of long overdue, something that maybe has been neglected, something that you've always wanted to do, but you've always maybe gotten distracted, or you feel like you're not good enough to do it. You've been worrying or focused on the things that you cannot do. And with this 6 of Wands in reverse, I feel like instead of looking at, other people or maybe other timelines that you haven't reached yet, see what you can do in the present moment, okay? What you can do in the present moment, maybe doing some shadow work with the moon card, okay? And shadow work is just simply seeing the parts of you that you don't even want to admit, the parts that you don't want to see. People are so quick to feel like their ish doesn't stink, like they walk on water, okay? And that's not the case for nobody, okay? Everyone has something about, their character that maybe they have shame, resentment, okay, around. And it's not about feeling that shame, okay, but it is about acknowledging that, because if you don't know yourself, you will get lost, okay? People will impose their will, okay, on you. And this energy is about standing in your power, standing in your path. The Judgment card is also about our soul's awakening, and there is spiritual warfare out here. And with the spiritual warfare, we have to know that we have a soul, to even stand in our power. Some people are not tapped in with their soul, and that's how they lose their power. Okay, I see ancestors also visiting us a lot in the astral and in our dreams as well over Cancer season. Going back to your ancestral practices, there could also be changes in your offerings or your gifts. Okay, some people could also be switching positions, switching careers. Okay, we have fish and cross and bouquet. So some work relationships could be ending. That could be a gift, okay? Because cross is about some sort of endings, okay? Fish can have to do with our jobs. Bouquet is a gift, and we also have the sun card on the bottom of the deck, and we are going into that summer solstice energy. The sun is moving into Cancer. Okay, sun is about that joy. So we could be getting a gift that brings us a lot of joy, but this is like after a rebirth. Also, some people could be getting more into religion. Maybe you're listening to you're attending church, you're listening to pastors, you're listening to sermons, you're reading a Bible, or if it's not specifically a Bible, it's something that's very spiritually inspiring, okay? Because cross can really deal with religions. Also, people praying more often. But I do see people switching careers or switching the ways in which they work, and it's actually going to be a gift to yourself. Some people may also be receiving gifts, maybe religious gifts, okay, as well, or parting gifts, okay, like goodbye gifts. Yes, Joe, a white bath, cleansing. Okay. Damn, B. This reminds me of the Tower card, and this says chaos. So Gemini season has been a little bit chaotic. Okay. So we have karmic relationships, maybe jealousy, abuse, gaslight. Okay. Some sort of karmic situation here, a snake being revealed. Or snake could also represent transformation. And then we have no, use your will, stop, don't get burned. Okay. So someone has to say no to maybe a jealous person, an abusive person. You have to maintain boundaries. Someone can be an agent of chaos in your life trying to stir up your emotions. You have to say no. And it's interesting, I said make tea, and we have tea here as well. I feel like if you do have a ritual of tea, when you're pouring yourself your tea, you're going to be getting a lot of insights, okay? I'm seeing people like your dreams revealing your hidden enemies or secret enemies in some capacity for some of y'all. These cards are not playing with us. This is really elaborating on that Tower card. So we have to have boundaries. Then we have secrets. Remember, the moon card is going to be revealing secrets. And we also have hold this out. Someone's going to be feeling like they messed up, like there was a loss, okay? Like you lost something, it didn't go the way that you wanted. Pero it was a karmic clearing, okay? Sometimes the divine has to say no to something. It's called divine intervention, okay? Someone around you here, it could be a third-party situation, okay, has some sort of secrets, okay, that they're holding back. This also reminds me of that throat chakra energy I was seeing, okay? Someone could be holding something in, all right, but it needs to come out. I feel like this says, talk to me, shh, okay? Someone's going to, again, having these very important conversations when Venus moving into Gemini, and we're going to be feeling like we're holding an L, but the L is actually a key, okay, to a lesson that's going to be giving us more wisdom, okay? So whatever this L feels like, whatever this unexpected situation, and it does feel like it's related to people or your family or someone close to you, allow yourself to realize that whatever this no is was divine intervention. It was a karmic clearing. Your intuition was accurate, okay? And this is only going to transmute into wisdom. Period. But damn. Way to elaborate on that. And I'm telling you, if you don't feel this yet, check this reading at the end of the week. Check this reading at the end of the week. You're going to see abundance. And this is a cup. Okay. So we had 2, 3, 4, 5 of cups. I almost see this as the ace of cups because it's one cup. Okay. So abundance coming in, feeling our cup overflowing. Okay. Shaman. So I feel like we're going to have an abundance of healing this week, or we're going to be prioritizing our healing. Also, healing can be bringing us abundance. Okay. Some people may be wanting to be a shaman initiate, or studying that healing during Cancer season. Look at these cards. We have trust, twin flame, and karma. Okay, another karma card. So this week is really highlighting karmic situations. Okay, karmic clearing around people we love. Twin flame. This could be, again, I don't feel like this could only be romantic. It could be platonic. Okay, we may be needing to trust. Okay, trust our intuition, trust our karma. Some people are building trust with their partners as well, a deeper trust, a deeper healing with your partner, which is beautiful. Okay. You really see who's who, who's on your side and who, isn't. Okay. Plainly is not. Plainly has been, maybe a snake in the grass, some sort of karmic lesson. Okay, so keep your eyes out for that, my loves. Thank you so much for watching and tapping in with this week ahead horoscope. Please comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. Like this video, share it with a friend. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. I can't wait to hold space for us all for a happy home activation for the new moon in Cancer, going down Tuesday, June 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Again, you cannot reserve a seat after, so make sure you do that before the live. Okay. Sending you guys beautiful, bountiful blessings. Bye.